My name is Lawerance PFunk Barksdale. I grew up here in Cincinnati, Ohio, in Mount Auburn. Something happened along the way. I was attracted to weird stuff. The Monkees, Hee-Haw, the Beatles. I never got to learn how to shoot dice, slow dance, or do anything a normal black guy would do. And when I was coming up, I spent all my time in the back bedroom playing the guitar for some strange reason. This was like in probably 1966. A cut came out. There was a hit song called I Heard It Through the Grapevine. And I figured it out. I was 7 years old or something. I figured out the melody line. Dum 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 dum. I figured that out, and I was playing it one day on the stoop, and this group of characters came walking down View Court, off of Glencoe, and they looked weird, and they stopped in front of me, and they said, "That's Shirley's boy," and I said, "Well, I guess they know my mom," and so I played the song, and they was like, "Oh, ain't that something?" Then they kept walking. They didn't pay me no more attention. They just kept going. And I come to find out, one of the dudes was my mom's dude. He was actually the guy that threw the cape over James Brown back. And Christmas came, and we didn't have no Christmas tree, no nothing. So we had to go to my aunt's house for Christmas, and there was two guitars, a Fender Jaguar and a Fender Mustang, and a Fender amplifier and a set of Ludwig drums. And they said that was me and my little brother's stuff for Christmas. Actually, James Brown then bought that stuff for us, and by me playing that guitar out there on the stoop that day. So I decided to continue playing the guitar for the rest of my life. I used to play guitar loud out my mom's house, out the window, and I didn't got my mom evicted, But I ran into Three Doors Down, had a stint with them. I ran into Johnny Paycheck. He was so cool. And Stephanie Mills' drummer introduced me to, Bruce Griffin introduced me to Razor Sharp, and he was just coming off a tour with George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic, and he came over to my house with Bruce Griffin, and I played guitar. I had my amp plugged up, and he said, "Man," he said, "you're good enough to play with George now." And I'm like, "Oh, come on, man." He said, "No," he said, "For real." He said, "P-Funk, you're good enough to play with George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic." I said, "Wow." And so he said, "I'm going to tell George about you." And about a year or so later, I get a phone call from George Clinton. I'm at work. And he tell me to come to the hotel where he's at in Cincinnati, Ohio. So, of course, I go there. I'm thinking it's my brother playing games with me. I knock on the door, and this guy opened up the door, and it was George Clinton at the door, and he told me to come in. He took a boom box, a regular boom box. I had my guitar with me, and he played the boom box and played a song that Kendra, he wrote for Kendra, and he told me to play to it, and I played to it, and he said, "I heard you have a studio." I said, "Yes." He said it'd be at my studio that night. I didn't believe him. By the time I get home, the phone rang, and it was the guys at the studio. They said, "You have to come back right now because George Clinton is in your studio." I went back, and here I am now. So many connections. Bootsy, and a guy that's so young and so powerful and so inspiring, Bootsy's son, Ouiwey Collins. I did a couple of tour things with him, and he's unbelievable on stage and unbelievable off stage. I got a new album coming out, and this album, you got some talented brothers from Cincinnati, Ohio. Big Dave Stallworth, big bass. Suma Elrico Price, vocals, percussions. Kush on saxophone. Aricier, Ronald Jones on drums, trap drums. Greg on keyboards. Adrian on keyboards. The album will be released soon. If you really want the message, it's in it. If you want the funk, it's in the album. If you want some fun, it's in the album. I'm planning on sticking around for a long time and helping people in the community. I've been a Adopt-A-Block participant with my music for over 20 years. It's an honor to have my name up on the street sign here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's an honor to serve the community here in Cincinnati. I'm enjoying doing that. It don't pay the bills, but I'm enjoying doing it. Of course, I love to entertain. I love to be on stage and playing the guitar. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people. I'm looking forward to getting up close and personal playing this guitar with a lot of people. Yeah, we had a meeting down at City Hall about King's Records, and people still ask me about King's Record, and the building's there. The building, King's Records, is there, and the artists that's passed on to another life is also still there. Music is a funny thing dealing with. It's in the universe. Music never go. Music never go anywhere. King's Records will always be there.